Sometimes a basic bitch learns an important lesson, and it is our job to laugh, because it is my job to study the North American suburban Caucasian basic bitch in all of her aspects. So let us witness one in her natural environment who learned a disappointing yet important lesson about cancel culture.
First off, let me start from the beginning.
First off, let's do a couple of pieces of identification we can tell right off the bat. We have not one but two nose piercings, including a septum piercing. That is one of the biggest tells that they have. Also, you have two different colors of hair, and neither one is your actual hair color. I can only see a little bit of who you are, but I can already tell you basic.
Okay. I was pulled into HR regarding my TikTok. Okay? And the fact that I was wearing this and this in my TikToks.
Okay.
Not showing my logo, not showing where I work. Okay.
Oh, well, I'll have you know that we used to have this defense with companies where I do that on my off time. But people like you, liberal white women who wanted to cancel people from their jobs because they say mean things on Facebook and Twitter and shit, women like you instituted this policy of everybody is constantly 24 hours a day representing their company as an excuse to get people fired. Well, do you want somebody like this representing your company? Remember that one, sweetie? You were misrepresenting the company and now you're fired. Hit the fucking bricks. And they're going to take every opportunity to turn that around on you they can. Because secretly, people know what they were doing was wrong. And they were being forced to do something that was scummy and wrong because of people like you. I can tell by your fucking haircut everything about you. Do you know that? You think you're so unique. You think you're an individual. You are a brainwashed carbon copy. They just splash different rainbow colors on you so you feel unique.
Okay. I told them moving forward, I have people writing me from work, sorry. I told them moving forward that I would respect them, I wouldn't wear this, and then I made a video about what happened, right? Because I share my life with you guys, willingly.
So, you know your company is looking at your TikTok. Your HR contacted you and said, yeah, we're not going to tell you not to make TikToks, but could you not do all your weird, feminist, stupid, basic bitch idea videos, which are stupid. You're a dumbass and you're embarrassing to know. So could you not do that in your company attire? Yeah, that's cool. Instead, what I'll do is I'll make a TikTok that day talking shit about the company, knowing that they're watching. Yeah, okay, this probably ended really well for you, huh?
I share my life with you, right? They didn't like that. So they brought me back in for a follow-up meeting. Oh. Okay? I go in and was seriously just belittled, degraded.
Oh no, sweetie. Belittled and degraded? Why?
I recorded the conversation.
You said something online that your work didn't like?
And let my lawyer know.
Right. Well, I got a lawyer. I got a lawyer on standby. Yeah, I believe you. You ain't even got a job, bitch.
I called her. And then this morning, my lawyer reaches out to me and says that she received an email from an anonymous Gmail account stating that maybe she should take a look at my TikTok.
Huh. Here's the thing. You're telling us without telling us you left something out, like a stupid dum-dum bitch. So all you did was went home, made a TikTok talking about the situation at work. And then your lawyer got an email? Yeah, so how did anybody know who your lawyer was or that you were thinking about calling your lawyer or anything like that? I think you might be leaving something out, sweetie. Because people don't just immediately go to emailing your fucking lawyer because you're making TikToks. Not unless you had already threatened them with your lawyer and you just don't want to tell us that.
Mind you, the only other person that has my lawyer's email address is my HR. The only other person on this planet that has my lawyer's email address is my HR.
Why does HR have your lawyer's email address? I've worked for a lot of companies, and I've had lawyers at the time, and I've never once had to give HR my email. I've never been in trouble. I've never been threatening them with a lawsuit or had a company threaten me with the same. I usually just go to work, do my fucking job, keep my mouth shut, so it never came up.
Chief whoever, David, the only person on this entire planet. My employer prior to this didn't even have my lawyer's email address.
Most don't.
Okay, so coincidence? I think not.
No, I'm sure it was not a coincidence. And you know what? I'm willing to bet that somewhere there's a deleted video that you put out and you're not copying to where you threatened them with your lawyer and you said your lawyer's fucking name. And somebody looked up that lawyer. It probably wasn't even somebody at your company. It's probably just somebody on your TikTok who was like, who's this obnoxious bitch? They looked up that fucking lawyer and shot him an email real quick. Yeah. That is totally within the realm of possibility on the internet.
The email address came from jake9lake@gmail.com.
Really? Well, in that case, jake9rake@gmail.com. We salute you. jake9rake@gmail.com. The man who emailed this bitch's lawyer being like, I don't think you want to take this particular case without discussing these details with your client, something that if they were working for the company, they would never do. Because if they believed your TikTok account was the lock for their win that would shut your lawyer's mouth, they would keep that shit a secret. This was some random asshole on the internet, possibly even some random asshole among us tonight. And if so, I say thank you. Thank you for shaking this bitch up so fucking bad that she no longer has employment and hopefully will starve. The Lord will make a way.
David or Dave or whoever his name is comes in and he's like, well, the other guy came in, I don't even know what he is. He came in and said, we need to talk to you or whatever. And I'm like, again, like another meeting, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you must have been amazing to work with. It's like another meeting or like whatever. You took everything so seriously, I'm sure. It's such professionalism. How could they afford to get rid of you?
Because clearly I never show my logo. I abide by the rules. And they even said that I'm a great employee. I care for these girls. I care for these children. And I'm passionate about what I do. Like, if you watch my TikTok, do you know, like, this isn't me tooting my own horn, but do you know the amount of people that I help daily? Like, what did I do wrong is what I really wanted to know.
Well, you espoused opinions. Yeah. You did that in public. You did that on your TikTok. And normally I would say that there's nothing wrong with that and you should be allowed to do it. But again, you're a basic bitch and you're a liberal cunt. And now I know you work in the school system, so I know exactly what type of bitch you are. And you would be more than happy to cancel me and everybody I know for just watching this fucking show. You just don't like it when it happens to you.
That's why I'm crying. I'm not crying because I'm mad because I got fired. I mean, like, that's the least of my concern, honestly. I'm
Really? It's not a big concern to you that you got fired and you don't have a job anymore?
I'm not sad. I'm crying because how dare you talk about emotional intelligence and respect?
I don't know what emotional intelligence is. I know you lack emotional maturity, and I'm pretty sure I could sub that in. You're fucking dumb. You go on TikTok and you cry about how bad your job is, and then when your job sees it and fires you, you cry more about how bad your job is.
And you really sent an email to my lawyer. You know what my lawyer said? Good for you. I really enjoy all of your TikToks.
Yeah, remind your lawyer that because of this incident, you won't be able to up her retainer.
But then they come here today. And he's like, you're terminated. And I said, for what? And he's like, because we're terminating you. And I said, okay, but again, what is the reason?
You don't need a reason.
Because we've decided to terminate you. And again, for what reason though? Like, what's the reason?
Well, I've given you 3 hints that we're not going to give you a reason. It's the right to work state.
This is an at-will state. We don't have to have one.
You're fucking fired!
You're taking the things that I'm doing personal. And you're...
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. This is exactly what bitches like you do to other people. Good. Have fun job hunting now.
Do you know how many people I work with that show their logo on TikTok?
Yeah, but they all don't say stupid dumb shit like you and Pablo. Aye! That's from Shatino.